A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Mazraoui. He can get that clear. Osei Samuel. That's really well manoeuvred. Ben Seguir could move up a gear here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. That has been knocked clear. And he's picked it up out wide. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Aim forwards, and here's Osimhen. Osimhen spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Defending of the desperate variety. Out to the left it goes. Aina. And Didi played out to the left flank. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aguirre. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. Out to the right. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Diaz. Amrabat. Bassi getting this one clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mazraoui. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And here's En-Nesyri. No way through, so back it comes. Osimhen. And Nigeria can counter now. He's found the way through. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. He's having a shot! Goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Morocco finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well timed, excellent interception. Osei Samuel. Aina. Nigeria making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Osimhen! Taken goal again in a trice, and they are soaring. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Osimhen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ben Seguir. Hakimi. Now it's Ben Seguir. Ndidi. Oh, good spread. Now it's Chukwueze. He's shifting through the gears here. Osimhen goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And now he has two. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chukwueze. And it's Osei Samuel. Brahim Diaz. So just a few minutes in and already a lead that looks unassailable. Amrabat shifted upfield. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bassi, gently done. Hakimi. Aguirre goes forward. Bassi. Chukwueze. He's in here! And he should have made it four.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Played towards the front line. Torunariga. Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off. And it's played forward. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. And it's Ndidi. Moved on forwards. Bassi. Chukwueze. That's good play. Ben Sagir proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Brahim Diaz looking to get on the end of this. Ndidi. Torunariga, driven forward, oh, nicely intercepted. Aina, can he latch on to this? That has been cut short. And it's Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! No, not quite. Hakimi forwards and with intent. Chukwueze at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Nigeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mazraoui. And that has put paid to that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's En-Nesyri, and the finish! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Morocco certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Nadir. And here's Brahim Diaz. No, that's not going to find its target. In once. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Delivered in. And he's there to get it away. Moved on forwards. Mazraoui. And it's played forward. En-Nesyri knocks it out wide. Mazraoui drives it in. And that was very necessary.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Osimhen. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Aina. And he's on a charge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, they could break here. Ambitious ball here. Osei Samuel makes the interception. Torunariga. That's really well manoeuvred. Ndidi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's neat. Unahi shifted upfield. Played into the middle. Clears it away. Hakimi, and it's lofted through here. Cleared away. Here comes the corner. And that has been cleared. Unahi, backward it goes. Chance for a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Hakimi. And here's En-Nesyri. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Tries to get it clear. Ndidi. Unahi wins the duel this time. Ben Seguir. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. Played out to the right. Chukwueze. Chukwueze! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Ndidi. Over to the left, and it's played into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. It's Ndidi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot! Chukwueze, and he's gone backward here. Now, can he find a finish? Unahi, aim forwards. Didi. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Great football, shot and save. Aina. And it's Ndidi. Now this could be a chance. Osimhen! Quality ball. Ndidi. Cross goes in there. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Forward it goes. Brahim Diaz. Nadir. And it's half-time here. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Nigeria are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now, who's going to be first to this? Bassi getting this one clear. Mazraoui. Mazraoui chooses to go cross-field. Ben Seguir. Ben Seguir's cross. That is clearly overhit. Morocco are making a change now. Osai Samuel. Ndidi. Bassi. That's been drilled forward. Osimhen. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And they've got rid. Ball is over the line. And Didi's... And a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Adley chips it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Aina. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. En-Nesyri. Unahi. Defending was strong and firm. Unahi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows.
Bassi. Ndidi. That's really well manoeuvred. En-Nesyri, now he's off and running. En-Nesyri. Unahi, played out towards the right wing. Adli. And here's Brahim Diaz. Danger averted for now. Aina. Adli does really well to win the ball there. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Torunariga. Ndidi. Aina. Ping towards the front line. Well, that's well seen too. Amrabat. Mazraoui, he's gone direct here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Unahi. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. Has another go! Gets good distance on it. Unahi. Osimhen looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
And it's Osei Samuel. Very nicely done. And here's Chukwueze. Nigeria are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Adli. Up towards the front line. Bassi. Aina. Bassi. Bassi, gently done. Osimhen. Clipped into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Ben Sekir. Adli. And here's En-Nesyri. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Moved on forwards. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Mazraoui. Oh, that's nice. Osei Samuel. Mazraoui. Mazraoui, played over towards the opposite flank. Aguirre. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. So what can they make of this? Chukwueze hurtling down that right flank. Nice control. And he just shot it goal! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Ben Sakir, Hakimi, Hakimi, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Ben Sakir. Bassi shifted upfield. Chukwueze. Adli. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. Mazraoui forwards and with intent. And out it comes again. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Mazraoui. Out to the right. Brahim Diaz climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Aim forwards. Torunarigha. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Chukwueze. Hakimi. Hakimi, gently done. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. Now it's Adli. Brahim Diaz. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Osimhen, Ndidi, and here's Chukwueze, and here's Osimhen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Hakimi. Now it's Ben Sakir. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Osimhen. And he's away. Moved on forwards. Chukwueze! Great strike. The test for the keeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And he cuts out the supply. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Ndidi. Osai Samuel. Osei Samuel carries the ball down the right. Out of play for a goal kick. Ben Sekir. And the keeper has it. Osei Samuel. Oh, can he get onto this? Cuts out the pass. Aguirre played up towards the front line. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Morocco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Osimhen, a good take in a good area. It's really well cleared. Adli.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Torunariga. Aina. And it's played forward. Torunariga. Bassi forwards and with intent. Aguirre, nicely aimed pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Bassi. Aim forwards. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Oh, this looks sharp. Mazraoui looking to hit the byline here. Can he finish?
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Moved on forwards. And it's played forward into the last 5 minutes. Ben Sekir. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Let's a look and place it forward. And he's managed to get free. En-Nesyri. And that's been won straight back. Mazraoui shifted upfield. Turns and goes back. Tries a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Lobbed in behind. Chukwueze caresses it through. So who's he picking out? Osei Samuel. Oh, it's played into the area. Adli. Aim forwards. En-Nesyri, now he's off and running. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bassi, gently done. Aina. Amrabat. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Nigeria really impressed me with their endless energy, the way they went hunting after the ball and were able to force so many errors that they made the most of.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.